she is able somehow to make everything that isn't essential to that moment somehow dissolve or become some kind of backdrop. It doesn't become real anymore. So worry or anxiety or stress about are we going to get the shot and or the business side of movies that you sometimes hear on a film set or any of that was somehow destroyed when it came anywhere close to the ozone layer that she was putting out. I think she has her own atmosphere and her own ozone layer, and when you become a part of it, she's so calming and tranquil, and a movie set actually becomes the most peaceful place and the most calm environment. I've always had great directors who I was well directed by. This was just very different. I've never had someone so quiet who commands a set almost like with a whisper, which traveled quite loudly in the halls of Versailles. And she just runs the set with authority and peace. And for me, she puts things into words that just somehow I get. She can create a hypothetical situation that's somehow so true in some way to me, even though it hasn't really happened. And I'm able to cut and paste it into that moment and make it real to Louis. I feel like I could relate to that side of a person who can't look someone in the eye or doesn't speak up in a moment, especially with a girl. But that's where I was coming from, I think, and the parts of me that's what resonated within me was someone who was trying to say something. And I don't the stance that Sophia and I decided on taking was that he wasn't someone who didn't care about the moment, or wasn't someone who didn't just kind of. I think he cared a lot. I just think he didn't know what to say, or he knew what to say, but I think his mouth was maybe the part of his body that wasn't. He might have wished was working a little bit better, and so the attempt, and hopefully it comes off, is that he's not someone who's. I don't want to be here right now. I think he's someone who just says, I wish I could tell you what I'm feeling right now, or how I wish I could respond to what you just said. And so Sophie and I even came up with exactly what he would have said to Kirsten in certain scenes and situations, but just didn't.